Yeah. I think it happened for me very early on. I was a swimmer, right? So we were like in the locker room a lot, and like, you know, everybody's in their bathing suits.
I just was like wearing my little strawberry shortcake one piece, right? And I just remember like thinking how everyone looked different, not necessarily like in a bad way.
Outside opinions started coming into my life more often and started like making me feel like, oh, this is my identity, this is what I am supposed to be. And like that's when I started paying attention to my external appearance more. I always kind of like was like, oh, that's what I want, that's what I need in my life, that's what I want to change.
I've always wanted to get my nose pierced because I've always like really hated my nose, and if I had to like get plastic surgery or anything, I would definitely make my nose smaller because I hate it. And when I first like learned how to do makeup, it's because I wanted to like contour my nose.
There's only so much that it can do and like how much you can fix with it, so it's really limited on that note. So like plastic surgery has been always like a thing on top of my mind, but I always feel like in the end, like you shouldn't have to change yourself to like look a certain way because you were born a certain way, and like that's just like, I guess, the ultimatum of it. I guess with myself, like it's like really up and down. I know that like I have to be happy with myself in order to like appreciate what I have and like move forward in life, but obviously there's always going to be like ups and downs with that.
The best way I can describe this right now is that my body on its own is fine. It's whatever, it's the way it is. But when you look down at yourself and you see art, I think that's really special. It like fucking hurts, you know? I was like, my own dad doesn't even like the way I look. And I understand that like underneath that, he does love me, but it doesn't feel like love. I was like, okay, revenge. I'm just gonna like accept the way I look and like work on loving myself and stuff, like in an act of rebellion to him, that like a fuck you, like, yes, this is the way I look and I accept that, and if that's not like an insecurity of mine, then you can't hurt me with that anymore.
Having two older sisters was rough. Growing up, it was really difficult because I always wanted to look more like Elena, but now that I've like gotten older and gotten to know them as people, Emily looks like me, and I'm like, I don't like how I look, but she likes how she looks, and I look at her and I think she's so pretty. So I think that's made me feel like if she looks like that and I think she's pretty, then people can look at me and be like, she's pretty.